now we continue to follow the proposed expansion of a new bourbon distillery. After a community petition blocked their plans, Rabbit Hole Distillery was looking to rezone their property for their redesign that would help their truck delivery situation.
Now, they own an entire block on Jefferson Street and want to demolish 2 older buildings in that block, but neighbors filed a petition that would consider them historical landmarks. Jose Alonso has been following this story really since the beginning, and tell us what happened at that meeting today.
Yeah, Connie, Doug, there's a lot of conversations taking place there, and what we're able to learn is that I heard flaws being pointed out about the petition from Rabbit Hole's attorney and a plea from the petition's creator to consider every element on potentially bringing this process to the entire Historical Landmarks and Preservation District's commission. In the end, their subcommittee did not feel comfortable shooting the petition down. History and rapid expansion at odds with each other in the fast-growing Nulu neighborhood.
These properties and the structures they're on have zero to do with one another. Nothing.
At this Metro Department of Planning and Design meeting, the attorney for Rabbit Hole Distillery, John Baker, addressed the Metro Historical Landmarks Commission subcommittee in this technical review. The frustration could be seen on his face. He claims there are flaws in the neighborhood petition.
It's our position that the letter of the law here as set forth in this ordinance needs to be followed to meet that threshold in order to authorize the Landmarks Commission to wield that extraordinary power.
Baker says some signatures on the petition are not residents living within the 1-mile radius the ordinance requires.
Total verified of 219 is where we stopped. And it's because we had voicemails hanging over, and we had set an internal policy that if we called everyone once and left a voicemail or didn't call, like, we would call them back a second time. So we said that we would touch everyone at least 2 times.
Kevin Doan, who's fighting the demolition of historic properties, is the petition's author. He says some people do live next to the distillery, but they may also own and live on property elsewhere.
Remember, in every aspect of your decisions today, the intent of this law, the intent of this petition process, it is simply to save historic treasures from demolition if sufficient support exists.
Members of the technical review say they are not convinced this is a strong landmark case.
I do feel it's a good case for the Landmarks Commission. I think Mr. Baker's made some very strong arguments that need to be considered. I'm not totally comfortable with the 3 of us kind of
saying no, we're saying
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, Jose, from watching that, I think people can see why they don't feel comfortable going forward if there is a question about the signatures, like people don't live there that signed, or some own property, but some don't own property, possibly.
Exactly, and the petition's author, he addressed that as well. I mean, he was saying that people own multiple properties, but can still say they live in Louisville. I mean, one of the prime examples was somebody had a Kentucky ID, but also has residence in Brooklyn.
Okay.
This is focused on 2 properties, yes. But in one of your early reporting, you showed an amazing one of the original German churches left in Louisville, there in Nulu. Is that still a target of this? Is that in jeopardy in any way?
From what I was hearing from the property owner, she says, yes, it's not a part of the demolition process with Rabbit Hole, but it's across the street from it. So she was saying the demolition and also the 18-wheelers and their new route with this redesign could potentially impact her building across the street because it's laid out on clay foundation.
With the old foundations.
Exactly.
Right.
But
Jose
of course,
Alonso.
yeah, these commissioners are going to take this to the commission, and that's going to be over on October 17th, where they could possibly make a vote.
Okay.
Okay, I know you'll be following it.
Yeah.
Good job staying on top of it.
Thanks so much.